Hey people, now that I have managed to do the Star Trek salute, live long and prosper, let's talk about email strategy. I want to talk about how you can create high converting emails using innovation framework called Jobs to be Done. The Jobs to be Done framework is very detailed, very rich, but I'm not going to go into a lot of it. I'm just going to say the main things here obviously. So the first thing that you need to know about jobs to be done framework is that it's used to understand why people do a certain how people why people actually use a certain product. So it basically states that people hire products to do a particular job, and as long as the product does the job, it keeps on getting higher, which means used, right? So what exactly is a job is something that is that is progress that a customer seeks to make in the context of a particular circumstance. For instance, listening to music is a job because you don't listen to music before. You do something and then you start listening to music, and then you get all the benefits of listening to music. Job has actually three ways in which you can understand the characteristics. A job is supposed to be technology agnostic. Same with music. With music, listening to music, it's technology agnostic, regardless of whether you are listening to a drum or listening to an app, right? You get music. It cuts across geographies. It's the same whether regardless of the geography you are in, and is relatively stable. The job listening to music has not changed over thousands of years. It's not going to change either. The technology might change, the other things might not change. So how do you use the jobs to be done framework to create great emails? You have to understand that each product or each job has about a bunch of parameters. So there is a framework which is called jobs to be done needs framework, and so it basically states that there is a core functional job, and then there are a whole bunch of other parameters that helps companies understand how their products are viewed by uh, customer users. So there's a core functional job, and then there's a related job, emotional job, social job, consumption change job, financial outcome. I'm just going to quickly go through all of these. So let's take the example of a couch that you are seeking to sell. The core functional job that the customer might want to do with a couch is, relaxing the room after a long day. The related job might be to convert it into a bed. Then the emotional job might be something that they need to feel something about it, right? The social job is something around, okay, what do others think about while they're using the product? How do others perceive them? The consumption chain job is around, okay, how is the ease of use of the product, right? And then the financial outcome is obviously very apparent. So now that you know all of these things, you have to do a lot of research to do that. You have to ask questions and all of that. So you can actually then start creating email flows with these insights. So, for instance, if you have a welcome email, you can use these things: core jobs. You can highlight the core jobs, emotional jobs, financial outcomes, and all of these to create a great high converting welcome flow. With card abandonment, the most important thing you need to focus is on the financial outcome, right? And with a post purchase email, then again you have to highlight a core job. So and then follow up with other things. So this is a very vast topic. I'm not going to go into it in a lot of details, but I just want you to know that if you know the jobs that a customer seeks to do with your product, you are going to be able to convert them easily. You are going to be able to communicate the value easily, and then you are going to be able to sell more. Pass it out.